Welcome back to the channel, everybody. Today I'm here in Ontario, California, visiting my friend nationwide. Here there is an owner operator that needs help of my services, so I decided to come. Why not? I have to help people anyway. So anyway, if you are looking for a job, if you're looking for any kind of work involving in trucking industry, you can come over here nationwide. They want to give you any type of answers that you're looking for, specifically if you are looking job as a owner operator, driver, or something that has to be with dispatch. They will help you, and once you contact them, make sure to ask for Con Lee. He's a very good friend of mine, and he can give you all the answers that you need when you're looking work at his company. That's very important because he supports everybody. Doesn't matter what type of truck you're driving or what you are looking for. He wanna support you and he wanna try to give you the best answers as is possible. But to the video, the reason why I'm here is because there is a truck over here. As I said at the beginning of the video, they need my help, and that's the reason why I decided to come. So let's go check this truck out. This is the truck we have over here. This is a 2000, what's the year?
2012.
2012 Volvo B&L. So he is saying having some problems with the engine. So can you tell me what are the problems with the engine?
I have a high pressure on the engine, and when I run on the road, not even go up the hill, and keep blow the hose line, and after that blow the coolant reservoir, and the coolant keep leaking on low temperature on the dash.
Okay, so what he's saying is like there is a pressure leak somewhere. So in the coolant system there is a pressure leak, then it's getting released to the coolant system, and this is causing hoses, radiator and stuff like that to leak over the time after many hours of use. So this means that this truck is having problems with the coolant system. So the way to check this is by actually inspecting the coolant system. So what I want to do right now is to check the pressure of the coolant system and check how fast this pressure gets built inside the coolant system. Okay, and as soon as I get the answer, I want to get back to you. Okay,
Thank you.
By looking at this truck, for whatever he's saying, I've been seeing then whatever he's saying, he's completely right, because we have new hoses here. There's a new hose and another new hose over there and another new hose, and actually the bottom one over there is new as well. So the thing is, like, there is a lot of pressure in the coolant tank over here, and this pressure, it gotta be released somewhere, and the weakest point of the engine is the one that is going to suffer. So in this case, all the trucks are equipped with this cap over here. This is a pressure release cap. In this case, the Volvo has it on this side, but all the trucks are going to vary depending on the brand, manufacturer, engine that they have installed on the truck. So when the pressure is over 16 psi, 14, depending, that cap varies. In this case, I think that one is 14 or 15, so the maximum is going to be 16. So when that happens, coolant gets released over here, so the engine doesn't blow any hoses. But when there is an excessive amount of pressure, this hose, this cap, is not able to release it. So that's when it happens. So what we want to do is check the pressure. To check the pressure, what we want to do, the first step is to bend this hose, because this is a return hose, a release hose. So we want to see how much pressure this engine is building while the engine is working. So what I do is bend it and keep it bent. So I want to put it somewhere over here so it stays bent, because I need to have a closed system just to see how fast the pressure gets built inside the coolant system. And now what we want to do is to check the coolant system pressure. So to do that, what we want to do is to remove the cap, this cap, the main cap where you fill the coolant. I'm gonna put it on the side, and we're gonna use a pressure tester This pressure tester is the same one you use to know where a leak is. So this is the same one we're gonna use to know how much pressure you are getting. We're gonna need an adapter. This adapter is for Volvos. It's a pretty small adapter, so you have to make sure to get that, otherwise you won't be able to connect it. So we connect this, we tie this pretty nicely, and now we install the tool. Alright, and we're gonna leave this one over here. So what we're gonna do right now is this. This tool is meant to to read the pressure. This is a valve to close it and open. We're gonna close this because we wanna measure the pressure that is inside. We don't have to release anything. And now we're ready for the test. So what we have to do is go to the driver's seat and start the engine. So this is the pressure. As you can see, it's already building. It's already building up. What I want to do right now is rev the engine up just a little. So the pressure is still building up. It is not stopping. It is 15 psi already. This is not good. This is an engine failure. So definitely this engine is bad. But let me turn off the engine before something blows. Okay. Alright, this is the final pressure. As you can see, it's like 17 psi, which is a lot. This is too much. So that means then yes, there is an internal engine failure. There is probably the head gasket, one of the cylinders rings on the head gasket is broken and is causing this high pressure on this coolant system, and that's the reason why everything is blowing up after a couple pressure on the engine. The thing is, like, you have to keep in mind right now that this engine is not under any pressure. This engine is not under a lot. This is not going uphill or anything like that. This engine is just idling normally, and the pressure builds all the way up, which means there is a massive problem with the internal component of the engine, especially the head gasket. So that's the problem with this truck. That's pretty much all. So the solution for this will be to replace the head gasket. That will be the easy solution, or do the engine overhaul, depends. But we're gonna talk to the owner about this. After checking your truck app and inspecting the coolant system, I find out that you're having problems with the head gasket. In this case, the head gasket is broken somewhere and is causing the high pressure in the coolant system. You have to keep in mind that the engine has no pressure, has nothing going uphill or something, and this engine is still building pressure super fast, which is super bad, because once you go uphill, that's the reason why everything blows out. You know, every hoses and everything start like popping, because it's too much pressure to hold, and the weakest point is the one that breaks. The oldest hose is the one that gonna breaks, or the radiator or something. So in this case, the cheapest solution will be to replace the head gasket. Okay. Just to replace the head gasket, that will be the cheapest solution, and that will be okay to work, but it will depend up to you. The proper way will be to do the engine overhaul. I don't know how many miles. How many miles does the truck have?
There's 1,080,000 miles on it.
So it has 1 million miles already, which is fine for any problems. I mean, it is exposed after 1 million. In this case, this engine, this Cummins ISX lasted for 1 million miles, and that's okay. So there is nothing to do. There is no fix. You can actually buy. You can go to O'Reilly and those places and try to buy those things that they sell. You know, the head gasket repair kit. You can buy that and put it on and see if it works. And if it works, that'll be good. But I don't know. So you can try that. And if it works, you're gonna have that for a while. If it doesn't, replacing the head gasket will be the only solution. So up to right now, this is your problem, and that's pretty much all about that. You have any questions?
No.
That's the way it is. That means that I respond to all his questions even before he asks me a question. This test is over. It's completely over. So one thing that you have to know if you're doing this is the pressure test. You have to use this tool, right? But to release the pressure on the tool, all you have to do is to open this gauge over here, this pressure regulator, and open this one right here, and the pressure gonna get released completely. See? Ooh, there is coolant coming out, so you have to hold it. So, okay. There's more coolant coming. Okay, hold it. Okay, now pressure is completely released. See, don't remove it from there, because if you remove it from there, it's gonna like spray all your face completely, and then you're gonna be like funny. You're gonna be on one of the funny videos. So, this is the way to use the tool, and that's this is a tool, as I said before, to for many purposes, but this is one of the purposes, checking the pressure of the engine when the engine is working. If you take this tool and you go up the hill, probably the pressure is going to go all the way up, because it is holding too much pressure. The engine is holding too much pressure, but you don't need to do that. Just by having the engine idling for a while, that's the only way you're going to know how much pressure this engine is having. So let's disconnect this and remove this, and pretty easy, and we just put the cap on. And remember, then we bend the hose in the other side, so we have to release that hose. We have to like put it back the way it was. This is all I have to share with you about the problem with this truck. Sadly, the engine is bad. In this case, the head gasket is bad, but you know, it happens. Every engine is exposed to these problems. After 1 million miles, it can happen to every engine, but in this case, nobody knows when it's going to happen. The cheaper solution will be to replace the head gasket, and that's how the engine is going to work for a while. I don't know for how long, but it's going to work, and it's going to avoid that overpressure in the coolant system. And if this happens to you, now you know how to check the coolant pressure test, how to do the coolant pressure test, and how to do the process and everything of this process, so you know how to inspect that area. If you are a mechanic, if you are someone that wants to learn about trucks, this is the process. and this is how you do it. But something very important, let's say that you are over some states far from here, and this happens to you, then every time you replace something blows because there is overpressure. So this goes for all the engines, all the trucks, and it doesn't matter what kind of, it can be a small car or a big truck, it doesn't matter as long as there is an engine. So what you have to do is to do this, to release the pressure, to don't let the pressure build inside the coolant system. What you have to do is you have to remove this cap over here. This cap is the pressure release cap, so you have to open it just a bit, just where you know that the pressure is getting released. But this cap is going to be located in different positions depending on the manufacturer, engine, and type of vehicle that you're driving. They're all going to be different, so don't get yourself confused. Then this one is going to be, because in this case this is a Volvo, and for Freightliner it's in a different one. For KWs it's in a different position. And these other trucks for Mercedes is in a different position, and that's how it's changed. So that's something that you have to keep on mind. That's how you want to prevent in case you are getting this problem over the road. I mean, like, it happens to you once and then it happens again. This is how you want to be able to get to your city of destination and avoid more problems over the road. It will be easy. But this doesn't guarantee that you're gonna make it, right? It is just to actually help the system to release that pressure. And this is pretty much all. That's the whole problem, the whole solution. Replace the head gasket, and how to work it out by losing that cap is pretty much covered, and how to do the test. I did a full video about it, so now you know, you have the full details about it. And with this, I end this video's F.A.I.T.H. This, as you know, F.A.I.T.H. is videos. Then I go to different cities. I go to different owner operators, different trucks. In this case, this is a Volvo with a Cummins ISX. But I'm gonna go to different type of trucks, as long as I feel confident and I wanna be able to help you. And if not, I wanna try, right? So if you wanna know how to contact me, as always, just go to Instagram and look for franciscoamaya YouTube. Make sure to follow me there, very important. And that's where you can contact me and ask me anything about this, or what is your concern, or what you are looking for me to help you. So that's how you can give me the best information, so I can know what I want to do and when I want to help you. Who knows, probably the next one is going to be you, because probably next time I want to be in your city. I'm planning to go to different cities as well, outside of California or Northern California. I want to go to Fresno, I want to go to Las Vegas, I want to go to Arizona, and probably some other states farther beyond, because I want to help different people in other states. But I want to have different, like 1, 2, 3 people there, so I can get some good reasons to go. I won't just go for one. And actually, if you don't know how this works, how it works is I go to you and I help you to deduct the problem, to know what's the problem, and I charge you some fee for that. That's all. But I give you the right information that you need. I explain you everything, every question. I will answer it to you in the spot, and pretty much I want to fill you with information, and I want to put you on a video like I'm doing on this one. Probably the next one is going to be you, so you want to be on this video as well, probably the next one. So that's pretty much all. So make sure to like the video, very important. You know, I'm doing my best to do these videos in the best way possible, so all of you enjoy them the best. And I'm always trying to do new content, and that's why I'm trying to go to different cities to do new content. Make sure to subscribe to my channel, very important. That's how you can support me the best. But if you want to do extra support to me, you can send me donations or contributions. You can check the description of the video where I have details how to send support to my channel, and that will help me a lot to go to different cities, to go to buy better equipment, or buy my time to go to different, spend more time on whatever you are looking for. So, that will be all I have for you. So, like, very important, subscribe, as I said before, and thank you for watching. What?
What does it? I don't know, I was saying in the background, everybody's getting crazy over there.
Yeah, smiling, man. No, I smoke.
2, 3.
Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you very much.
Doing the videos.
Yeah.
I'll have
This guy.
This guy. the
What's it go? A lot of people, they want to kick my ass a lot. So you put my video.
They find out where you at now.
They want to know where you find it.
The fire now.
I just moved here like almost a year, not year yet. Hi everybody there. Sorry. Not me, okay?
Put you in the
Okay.
YouTube.
So that I know already the cause of the problem, but we're gonna do the video with how we did find out the problem, and I wanna speak to you. I mean, like,
This guy. Speak to this guy.
No, that guy's
He
good.
speaks better
He's
than
the
mine.
driver. That's what the hell are you
right, I mean, it is not about speaking well English. It's about that you. I mean, that you understand the problem and everything. You know what's going on.
Hey, is that on? Mic on?
No, not yet.
You should turn it on.
No, I haven't turned around yet.
Alright.
I'm gonna start over there.
You first?
What do you want?
Oh,
me to-
you're smooth.
What do you want me to say?
Yeah, dude.
Hey, then
You got one?
Just then.